Welcome back, family. Welcome to the Reiki Healing Hope community. I am so excited that you decided to share your time with the community today. And so today what we're going to be doing is a peace, manifesting, healing. And so what we're doing is we're looking inside of you and making sure everything is balanced and aligned, and we're facilitating a space for you to connect with your ultimate peace. So no anxiety, no depression, no worry, and no fear. So if you're new to the channel, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, but most importantly to comment, because I love to hear what's going on with you. So let's go ahead and get started. As we start all of our practice, we start with a prayer. It is not a religious prayer, just a prayer to connect us to community and each other. And because consent matters, do I have your permission to say a prayer? Okay. May I take your hand? Okay. Dear Mother, Father God, and all for our highest good, please connect us to the Reiki Masters, the Ascendant Masters, all those known, all those unknown. That connection and balance between the divine feminine and the sacred masculine, our ancestors, lineage, spirit guides, spirit animals, and all for our highest vibrational good only. Please lead us forward in our path, giving us confidence, clarity, and focus, and moving us as a community. And I say all of this in the name of I am. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. And so it is. So we let it be. So I'm going to give us our candle. And we all know how important our candle is. Our candle is a place that we send our energy to. And it's the energy that is no longer serving us. Meaning, if we need somewhere to send that lower vibrational energy to, we concentrate it on the candle. This is a Reiki infused candle, and its purpose is to move the lower vibrational energy onto its next evolutionary path to be transformed by the transformational flame of Saint Germain. So, looking into that candle is super important. Every time you exhale, you're letting something go that is no longer serving you, that you no longer need, and don't even worry about it. Let it go. Don't even hold on to it. We also have our smudging, and my smudge of choice is Palo Santo. I love Palo Santo because it has such a spice smell to it, and I love things like cinnamon, autumn smells, but it's still uniquely its own smell as well. I would love to find a candle that's Palo Santo scented. I think it would smell so delicious. So just relax. Take 3 deep breaths for me. What I'm going to do is go in and just clear out anything that's coming up. Good job. Good job. So I'm going to also go and do some Reiki symbols. Okay, good job. Continue to breathe here. Okay. And now just giving you something all around you. Okay. Okay. Let me do myself. Okay. I'm going to set this off to the side. By the end of every healing, my fingers always get filled with soot. But I take that as a good thing. So in our healing today, I'm going to start out with a rose quartz. And really, I'm just going to start pushing that energy of love your way. Pushing that energy of love your way. Just be in a very receptive positions, hands facing palms up. And I'm going to take this, I'm going to put this right on your heart. Okay. Just feeling that there. And just allow it to be. Allow it to be released. Don't judge yourself. Don't force yourself into anything besides what you need. And make peace with your path. Connect your brain, your heart, and your body. The heart can also be seen as your emotions. So the brain, the emotions, and the body. When things are out of balance, sometimes the emotions will trigger the body to not feel so good. And with your emotions and your body not feeling good, then you trigger the mind to think the worst via anxiety, depression, fear, doubt, all of those things. So at this moment, we're just opening you up to recalibrate so that you're balanced with your divine path. Okay. And just don't worry. Deep breath in for me. Exhale, sending it right to that candle. Another deep breath in as I'm pushing in this loving energy. Exhale, let it go. One more. Exhale, let it go. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Good job. Fantastic job. Okay. Okay. Very good, very good, very good. I'm gonna put this one down. And let me jump to this blue obsidian. And this is a clarity of speech, clarity of vision as well. So that you really trust in this path that's coming forward to you. So wherever you're at, just take a deep breath in. And then just sigh, an audible sigh. Try it one more time. I'm going to put it right there on your throat. Sigh, an audible sigh. 2 more inhale. And sigh that audible sound. 1 more. Sigh that audible sound. So, at this moment, just giving you the opportunity to really connect with your purpose and what you feel is your path. There are so many things that can get in our way from connecting to our purpose and our divine path. Sometimes it's we're trying to mold our purpose to suit how we think others want it to be. Sometimes there are people who are trying to force your path a certain way. And other times it's we've tried things in the past, they didn't work out, and we've just convinced ourselves that nothing will come to be. And that's not the case at all. Really what it is you just have to plow forward into your path and understand that sometimes you're going to hit a wall pretty hard, and don't worry about it. You'll be able to navigate it. But to hide away and to tuck yourself away is not serving you and will not suit you at this time. Exhale into the candle. Okay. 2 more. Final breath. this energy right now is very Taurian, as in Taurus, because of Uranus in Taurus. Uranus is that sign of freedom, our internal freedom, whereas Neptune is that external freedom, more of the invisible. So with Taurus energy, right now we're searching for our freedom. Every year it's in a different, every 7 years or so it's in a different sign. And this is really important because we're really taking control of this energy in Taurus. And Taurus is different than what it was in Aries. Aries was about really initiating things, being out in the front, a boastful, a lot of like very like selfie, me, I'm here, my personality, this is who I am. Whereas Taurus energy is earth energy as opposed to fire energy. So it's more about the actual physicality. So a lot of us who are coming down from that Aries, I think we're getting stuck in that anxiety, that depression, because the rules have changed. The rules are no longer just because I want to make it happen and I take a step that I'm seeing results. Taurian energy is that you decide to do something, you do it for a long time, and then you wait for the results. If you're used to getting the results, reasonably sooner, that's not at all what's going to be happening during this time. I'm talking about you're really just plowing forward, not really even feeling like you're getting to where you need to, hitting setbacks, but just continuing to go forward. If you can do that consistently enough for a year, you're going to start to feel better because you're going to be grounded and anchored in knowing that, wow, I made this happen. I made this happen because I was consistent. So it's all about consistency. And to understand how to move forward, you also have to understand what is the astrological opposite. The astrological opposite of Taurus is Scorpio. So think of a bull and think of a scorpion. A bull will ram straight ahead. It will just go forward and hit something. I don't know if you all like to watch The Incredible Dr. Pol, but it's definitely one of my guilty pleasures. But you notice that the dairy cows are very, docile. They're very like calm. But these bulls, they're always so afraid to handle these bulls because they are just aggressive. They just go and they will target anything and everything. And the opposite of the bull would be the scorpion. The scorpion is very mighty because it has that venom. So it's able to take things down that are much bigger than it. But it also hides. It'll go into a hole. It'll shrink behind something because it's all about strategy and things like that. So if you're feeling paralyzed by fear or uncertainty, or that's your attack strategy, or that's how you are assertive in your life, it's really time to explore some different ways, meaning just being out in front in the open and just plowing to where you need to go. And that doesn't even mean that you need to proclaim it to the world. It just means that you need to take actions forward on whatever it is that you want to do. And we live in a time of instant gratification. I can admit that if I am searching something on the internet and I don't get to it quickly, it can be like frustrating. But that Taurian energy is not that at all. It's literally being patient, taking pride in the fact that you weeded through all of the things to get to substance and information that you actually need. So just giving you a little bit of clarity, because I don't want you to think that this time, just putting that on your third eye, I don't want you to think that this time is a punishment or that there's something wrong with you. It's something we're all experiencing, and we're experiencing it in different ways. So just be a little bit kinder to yourself and really manifest that peace that you deserve. Okay? You're doing okay. Okay. going to put that one down. And if you ever feel very connected to one of these stones, I really encourage you to go out and get them, because it is your body, your energy, your spirit, your mind telling you that that's a part of your healing path, and that's something that can definitely give you clarity towards your path. So the last thing I'm going to choose is labradorite. Also a very loving stone. Very whimsical stone. It's really beautiful. But I want you just to focus on this, okay? And I want you to breathe in. You feel this energy. And exhale, sending it to the candle. Breathing in, feeling this energy. Exhale, send it to the candle. Couple more, breathe in, feeling this energy. Exhale, send any excess to the candle. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Final breath, inhale. Exhale. Good job. So let me just look inside. Okay. Just going to touch each chakra, just to initiate that peace. Crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral, and of course the root. Good job. So now I'm going to just go and check in and see what's going on. So I might be quiet for a moment, but I am still here with you. Okay, that was an easy one. I'm getting face your truth. Face your truth. So with that opposite of Taurus being Scorpio, Scorpio is a lot of hidden things, a lot of secrets and vices, a lot of water signs or things that are underneath, whereas Taurus are things out in the open. They're on the top level. It doesn't mean that people don't have vices or things that are hidden, but they're not so deeply wound and unconsciously hidden. They're very much so on the surface level. So what I'm getting from universe is to face your truth. And if you can face your truth, you can get on that path, because I'm getting that the fear of going forward is because of the fear of whatever that is that's underneath. Maybe something you're hiding, or maybe something you don't want to know, or maybe you're afraid of trauma resurfacing, and that's something that you're hiding and you do not want to go forward. But just face it. It's not going to come back up in your life in the same way that it came up the first time. So you're not going to be flipped all over your head. But I think because you think it will, when it does show up, if it even does show up, you're going to force yourself to perceive it that way. And I think you're damaging yourself by doing that. So what I'm going to encourage you to do is just face your truth. Understand that it may come up, even if it comes up just to you internally, and just go forward. It may take a couple of moments. Whereas the first time something happened, it may have triggered many years. This is just going to take a couple moments to get through, and just keep on going. Just plow right on through. Just really get that bull energy going. And those who are earth signs, or have rising signs and earth signs, or even like your moon in an earth sign, I think that these are principles that are probably going to be easier for you to understand. But at the same time, sometimes you can be very, very hard on yourself. And if you're someone who's hard on themselves, you're going to have to dig a little bit deeper to uncover the truth, which is you are deserving of peace, you are deserving of love, and you're deserving of all of these beautiful things you have coming towards you. So I'm going to go ahead and clear us out today. I want you to know that you did a fantastic job, and that just trust yourself. You're going to be okay. Okay. Thank you, God. Thank listen to myself. Okay, family. You did a fantastic job today. I want you to just be patient and peaceful with yourself. And I want you to, if you have something you really want to do in life right now that you're not already on the path, write a simple plan out. Not something that's super complicated and that forces you to do something, to do every aspect of your life to a certain level that you're not able to. I'm saying all of this to say, don't make an unrealistic plan. Make something that you can follow and you know you can win at. And really, it's not about, can I do all of these things at one time? It's more about, how consistent can I be with doing these simple things? Because that's really what we're learning energetically right now at this time. There's something beautiful about that. A lot of beautiful things are going to come out in the next 5 years that really embody that energy that's going to be very healing, very growth fulfilling for all of us. So make sure that you are on your path to get there at that time. Well, family, if no one has said it to you, I'm going to go ahead and say it to you. I love you. I'm so excited for what you got going on. Make that simple plan. And if you want to share that simple plan, go ahead and share it in the comment sections. I'm so excited to see what you got coming up. So take care.